Hi, welcome to my new video for beginners. Today we're going to learn how to draw a simple house using one-point perspective. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Without wasting any time, I start by drawing the horizon line. Try to draw the horizon line parallel to the top and bottom edges of the paper. And this is the vanishing point that we will use in the drawing. This point should be exactly on the horizon line. It should not be above or below the horizon line. Okay, let's start drawing the house. First, I'm going to draw a rectangle. This rectangle is going to be the front of the house. Draw the long sides of the rectangle parallel to the horizon line, and the short sides parallel to the left and right edges of the paper. Okay, now I'm going to draw the left side of the house. I'm using the vanishing point for this. I draw two lines from the endpoints of the vertical line on the left to the vanishing point. Now I'm going to connect these two lines with a vertical line. Okay, that's it. Now I am going to draw the base of the house. It is very simple. On the side of the house, I use the vanishing point again. Great. The next step is to draw the roof of the house. First, I need to find the highest point of the roof. Here's how I do it. I connect the corners on opposite sides with two lines. Do you see the intersection point of these two new lines? Okay, so now I'm going to draw a vertical line up from this intersection point. Some people might wonder why I did something like this. Let me explain. The highest point or apex of the roof is usually located at the center of the roof, right? So, this is the most accurate way to find the center in perspective. Okay, I mark the highest point of the roof. Then I draw a horizontal line. Now I will draw the sloping sides of the roof. When drawing the roof, you should think about the roof overhang extending outwards from the walls of the house. So I'm not going to use the top corners of the rectangle. Let's see how I draw it. Okay, that's it. It's not that hard. Let me erase the extra line so the house looks clear. It would be good to add some thickness to the roof. Now it's time to add the windows and door. First, I draw two horizontal lines on the front of the building. The windows will be between these two lines. This way I make sure the windows are lined up right. You can choose the size and shape of the windows. You can draw them however you want. When drawing windows, don't forget the frame. It's pretty simple, but it makes a big difference to the look. Okay, now I'm going to add two more windows on the right. I just need to leave a bit of space between the windows for the door. Good. Now it's time for the door. No need for much detail. Just draw a rectangle. This rectangle is actually for the door frame. Now let's draw the thickness of this door frame going inward. Since the vanishing point is on the left, we can see the thickness of the door frame on the right. And since the horizon line is right in the middle, we can see the thickness of the top and bottom of the frame. Okay, good. Now let's draw the door. Just add a window, a doorknob, and a letterbox. That's it. Now I will draw something like a frame on all the facades of the house. This frame is often used in house cladding. It also adds a nice look to the house. You cannot draw this frame on the upper parts of the house because it is not visible due to the roof. Let's add a window on the side of the house. This window will also be in line with the others. For this, I use the endpoints of the two horizontal lines I drew earlier. From these endpoints, I draw two lines to the vanishing point. Then I put the window between these two lines. Since this window is on the side, it should be narrower than the windows in front due to perspective. Now it's time for what may be the most difficult part for you. We're going to add some steps in front of the door. To draw the first step, I put a point on the left side of the door. Then I connect this point with the vanishing point. I do the same for the right-hand side. Then, I connect these two lines with a horizontal line. The tread part is okay. Now I will draw the riser part. It's very easy. Just draw a rectangle. Okay, let's draw the second step. I connect the bottom corner points of the top riser with the vanishing point. Then I complete the second step by drawing the riser. I finish the steps with a final touch. Okay, great. Well, how about adding railings to the steps? For the railing, I mark a point just above the left edge of the steps. The railing will be at this height. I draw the handrail using the vanishing point. Then I easily add the balusters. Make sure the railing on the right is lined up with the railing on the left. Then do the same for this side too. Okay, the steps and the railings are finished. Let me erase the extra lines to make the house look clearer. Now I'm going to quickly add shading to the windows and door of the house. I am speeding up the video so as not to take your time. Let's add house cladding to improve the appearance of the house. I will use horizontal lines for cladding. Their width is up to you. For the left side of the house, I will use lines starting from the vanishing point. Okay guys, we've done everything we need to do about perspective. Now it's time to add detail and apply lighting and shading. I'm speeding up the video so as not to take up too much of your time. Since our video is about perspective, I will not give information about lighting and shading. Shading is a deep subject with its own rules. It is not possible to talk about it in a few minutes. I will quickly show you how I do it so that you can get an idea in your mind. It would be good if this house was in a garden. While drawing the garden, I will use the vanishing point from time to time. You can use your imagination to draw different things in the garden. When you're drawing, try to start with light lines at the beginning, because if you make a mistake, it can be difficult to correct or erase dark lines. At the end of your drawing, darken your lines. When you're doing shading, start with light lines and soft touches. As you go through the shading, make the touches harder and the lines darker. It's easy to darken a light area, but harder to lighten a dark one. So don't start with dark tones. Thank you for watching my video. I would be happy if you would like my video and subscribe to show your support. Have a great day. Goodbye.